Happy new day to you. Welcome to a brand new day. Today is Thursday and we are here to talk about self-care. I am so excited. I am so excited about this topic. So come on in the room. Come on in and let's have this awesome conversation. I hope your day is going well. I hope your week is going well. If this is the first time we are meeting, thank you for joining us and welcome. My name is Dr. Grace Kakari, but I go with Dr. G, and I'm your success and wellness advocate. Out of here, I am an educator and a researcher in a higher institution here in the US. Thank you for joining from all around the world. I appreciate you. Big hugs to you all. All right, so today let's talk about self care. This is such an important topic, and I'm I'm a little bit emotional and passionate about this at the same time. I think that as people, we have to appreciate the life we have every day. Let me close some of the things before they start popping up. We have to appreciate the life that we have. We have to appreciate the gift of life. It's a gift. But then, how do we appreciate life? How do we let our maker, God, know that we are enjoying this gift called life? Some people didn't make it. We made it. We made it. And we have to make the best out of this gift we have. So, self care. I want to talk to you about self care today. And I am defining self care in my own way. And I'm saying that, and remember, when I look here, it's because I have some notes and I don't want to lose track because I can keep talking and talking and talking. So, excuse my turning around. So, self care, I want to define it as paying attention intentionally to your health and well being. So, paying attention to your health and well being, that is self care. And then the well being has a whole lot of things under it, right? It's not just being sick or not being sick, but what helps us function every single day, moving around, doing the things that we have to do and doing it well. That is self care. That is self care. Why is self care important? Why do we need to pay attention to the life that we have? I would like to throw that question back to you and ask you, why do you maintain your car from time to time? Why do you update your phone from time to time? If you are using Windows, why do you buy antivirus? Because you know very well that after a while you need to update. After a while, the machine has been used. And if you want it to stay longer, you have to clean it up. You have to update it. You have to make it look better if you want your investment to last any longer than it is lasting for you. Okay, so we do that with our phones. We take care of our phones. When there is a new software, we update just to make sure that we have the latest version and the phone is functioning at the optimum. All right, for our cars anyway, people treat their cars differently, but normally you take the car to the workshop as soon as you hear something clicking here and there, like this is not the normal sound. You take it to the workshop for it to be checked. It's not broken down yet, but you still take it out there for it to be checked. You are taking care of your car. We do that with many things we cherish, our homes, our investment properties, whatever it is. We pay attention to them. So how about you, the person? Are you paying attention to you? That is the question I'm asking you today. If you are not there, the car is not important anymore. If you are not there, the house is not important anymore. If you are not there, the family will lose you. So let's talk about you today, and it's okay to talk about you. So today, talking about self-care, I want to hit on a few myths, and then we'll talk about the truth. And then we'll end up talking about why it's very important for you to take care of yourself. And then we'll go and have a thriving week out there. So I'm looking at my notes out here and I'm thinking about how technology has been very helpful. Now we're able to do things faster and easier. So we are adding on more and more and more and more. So instead of devoting to one task, now thankfully we can do multiple things. We can do multiple jobs. And now we don't have to work as much as we used to, right? You don't have to grind the pepper with your hands and exercise your palm as you used to. Thankfully, technology is helping us out. That means that we have to now be intentional about our activities. We now have to be careful how we use our time in each day. Because if you don't exercise the body now, after a while, you will not have that beautiful body you have. Once upon a time, you were 10 years old. Another time, you were 20 years old. Maybe 30 now, maybe 35, maybe 40. I bet you are going to be 50 and 60 at some point in time. Will your body be the same? It will all depend about how we are maintaining the body right now. That is why self-care is very, very important. Okay, so now what is self-care practically? Practically, self-care is not going for a huge vacation that you can't afford. That is not self-care. I mean, we see on Instagram and on Facebook, other social media platform, people taking pictures at beautiful places, and maybe they title it hashtag self-care. And you start to think, oh, this is what it means, taking a vacation, going for a spa, doing this, doing that. They are all good stuff. But remember my definition for self-care. I said intentionally paying attention to your health and well-being. And it has to be a daily thing. Self-care is not a vacation. Self-care is not a spa day. It's an everyday thing. Every moment you get, taking care of yourself and your well-being. When I say your well-being, I want you to take care of your health, your physical health, your mental health, your social health, emotional well-being. Everything goes into that. So it could just be 10 minutes every day, walking around, jumping around, just to make sure that your muscles are moving. Or it could just be calling on somebody and having a conversation. And remember, all these are free in terms of money. It could just be sleeping 30 minutes earlier so that you can get your health restored. You can get your energy restored for the next day. Remember, it is free. One thing that is not free though is time. So that is my second myth. The second myth is I don't have time. The first myth is self-care is expensive. Self-care is not expensive, but it's costly in terms of time. And now, I'm pretty sure you are thinking, I'm so busy already, I don't have time. You do have time. You can make time. On average, research shows that on average, people spend 3 hours to 4 hours on social media every day. We can steal 30 minutes out of that 4 hours and use that to work out. Or use that to visit that older person in your neighborhood. Or use that to pray. Because spiritual wellness is also very important. Pray to God. Thank God for the day. Thank God for the strength you have. Thank God for the gift of life you have. It's also very important. So the second myth is you do have time. You have to look at your schedule. You have to look at your daily activities and then think about what you can get rid of in order to take care of yourself. And taking care of yourself, we are looking at that within the dimensions of wellness. I talk about this almost every week. Your social wellness, your mental wellness, your financial wellness, okay, your physical wellness. And at the end, I'll talk about a new initiative I'm thinking about that can help us with our health and well-being. But let's move on to the next thing, right? We need to be more conscious every day about ourselves, taking care of ourselves, just as we do with all the things that are important to us. All the things that are important to us. I've talked about cars, I've talked about phones. I know how we buy phone case for our phones so that when it falls on the ground, okay, it wouldn't break. We are protecting the phone. I don't know if you are protecting yourself. Do you have a plan B for your health if you are not working out? Do you have a plan C for yourself? Maybe you wouldn't even get that time to do that. All right. Okay, so let's move on and have more fun with our discussion. Another myth that I know is very, very common is that self-care is for women. Self-care is not gender biased. Like I talked about, it's about you, it's about your health, it's about your well-being. If you don't take care of you because it's women who are weak and they take care of themselves, well, you may have to end up going to heaven earlier than you are destined to be in heaven. And when you get there, God will tell you you were not supposed to be here at this time. And guess what? It's because you did not take care of yourself. Just reflect on this for a moment. Reflect on it for a moment. You are taking care of your car. You are taking care of your phone. You are taking care of your house. You are taking care of all the investment that you cherish the most. You've bought insurance for the things that you don't want to lose. How about you? How are you insuring yourself? I mean, we don't have control over life. We don't know when we are here or not. But sometimes our choices, our everyday choices, will determine whether we'll be here longer or shorter. There have been several diseases these days that were not common. There have been several young people getting stroke, which is actually unheard of. Because we are stressed. We have a lot going on. We are moving and moving and moving and moving, and we are not pausing to check how we are doing. And before we realize, we just say, oh, he was just 40 years old. He was just 30 years old. The body is tired. The mind is tired. The kidney is tired. I heard of a colleague share a story how she kept working and working and working, and one day she just felt weak. She couldn't walk. They took her to the emergency room and she was diagnosed with a kidney disease. She couldn't believe it. She wasn't drinking a lot of water. She was hardly even eating, but she was very, very successful in her career. At the end of it all, what is it worth? If you will die and leave it all behind, it's not important anymore. Other people will enjoy your money for you. Other people will enjoy your hard work for you. So think of it as a serious thing. Self-care is serious. It is serious. It's not a woman thing. It's not a man thing. It's everybody's thing. It is your life. It is your choice. Make a decision today that you are going to change some of the habits that are not helpful. That you are going to pick up new habits that will help you live longer and stronger. That will at least help the Father, God, be happy that He created you and gifted you another day on earth, because you are making the best out of each day. And the next myth I have is that people believe that work while you are young and then rest when you are old. How would you know whether you are going to even make it to old age? Remember the car example. If you keep driving the car for several months, several years, and you never service the car, by the time you get ready to service the car, it may be too deteriorated. It will cost you so much to fix things that didn't need so much to fix if you had done it earlier. Think about it. Yes, I like the comment about accident due to sleep deprivation. There have been a lot. Several factory workers lose their lives, lose their fingers, several things happen because they were sleep deprived. And back when we were in Indiana, our university organized such a beautiful program about sleep, drawing our attention to the importance of sleep. And back then I was like, everybody knows that sleep is important. I was a graduate student then. I go to school, I do my work, I sleep, I wake up. But then now that I am in the workforce and I realize how I have to work hard every day and there's something to be done at every point in time, people fall asleep behind the driving wheel and then they get into accidents. Little things, sleep deprived. Thank you so much for that. Indeed, self-care is very important. Let's wrap it up about the notion that self-care is selfish. I don't believe that taking care of yourself is selfish. You are just preparing yourself to give the world the best version of you, right? What do you have to offer if you are deprived of sleep, of health? You don't have energy for anything. You are not efficient at what you do. You are not productive. I mean, I don't even see how that is selfish. Okay? Forget about all that. Forget about what people say. I think selfishness comes in when it's always about spending. You know what I mean when I said social media, people showing vacation and spending on luxury and I deserve it. And then you are drinking several bottles of wine because I deserve it. You are eating that huge food because I deserve it. That is not self-care. Actually, you are killing yourself ahead of time, okay? That is not self-care. Self-care is making sure that you have the best version of yourself every day. You are working hard. So when you get to the point where you cannot do it anymore, you feel your body speaks to you. Take that break. It's okay. It's okay to take the break because we need you alive for tomorrow. We need you alive. Take the break. It's okay. You are not weak because you are resting. You are not a failure because you decided to sleep more hours. You are not a failure. You are just getting the energy you need to push on for the next day. And that is very important. That is very, very important. So just bringing it back to your attention, think about the dimensions of health again and again and again. There are several components that we have to consider, okay? It's not always about the physical wellness. I have a challenge with the physical wellness, and I'm working on it, and I hope you will learn from my mistake and learn from it as well. So in the month of January, February, I mean, we started the year, we're all very excited. We all had goals we're pursuing, and most people were in the gym. Maybe you were one of those people. I wasn't in the gym, but I was taking good care of myself. But in March, I let myself go. I was so stressed. I had a lot going on that I forgot that me, Grace, I'm also very, very important. Yesterday, I checked my weight and I have gained 10 more pounds since the beginning of March. So guess what I've been doing? Eating. If I don't take a break and take care of this, there'll be 10 more, and then 10 more, and then 10 more, and then I'll start crying on God. Oh God, why me? Why this weight? And then now I'll get blood sugar. I'll get this, and then I'll start blaming God, and then it will become a prayer topic. Now everybody has to pray for me because I'm sick. And it all started with my own action, not taking care of my health and well-being. So in the month of April, I'm going to take care of myself. And it starts from tomorrow, right? And that's the challenge I have for you as well. Which area of your life do you have to take care of? Is it physical wellness? Is it social wellness? Are you so isolated? Depression is so high these days. And we hear of people in the news, they were okay, they were smiling, and then the next day they died by suicide. So which area do you have to work on? Join me in the month of April. Let's improve our lives. Let's do better. You can type in the comment. Let me know what you work on. And I'm going to create a community, a group that we can check on each other on Facebook. But just join a community, any community that can be helpful to you. If it's for your physical wellness, do you have a community that you can join that will be working out daily, that will encourage you to also get out there? If it's about social wellness, can you join a book club, a church activity that will help you get out at least once every week to do something? It's about mental wellness. Can you also get out there and seek help? Seek people who are thriving in that area and thrive with them. If it's about financial wellness, so who your finances is not good at all, can you think about multiple sources of income? Can you read about this online? Can you make that a challenge for the month of April? That you make sure that you take yourself out of poverty, out of debt, and you start working on it from 1st of April. Let's all work on something. Let's all change something. That is self-care. We are taking care of ourselves. And once we are in a better place, we'll be able to give back to our community the better version of ourselves. If I come back healthy, I'm not sick, I'm full health, I'm jumping around, I can do more thriving videos, right? I can take care of my children, I can take care of my husband. My community will benefit because I have my health intact. And I am focusing on physical health and well-being the month of April. So I'm going to eat well, I'm going to exercise, and I'm going to update you on this progress. By the end of April, I'll let you know how much I have lost. Oh no, I don't like calling it lost, because when you say I lost weight, it's like you wanted to keep it and you've lost it and you are likely to go back for it. So I'm going to let go of the weight I don't need. Okay, so what are you going to work on? Let us know, and we'll support you through that. That is the message I have for you this week. Be serious about your life. Be serious about you. You don't have forever. You don't have forever. You are not selfish. You cannot wait till you are old. Self-care is not for women. You have time, and you can definitely take care of yourself without spending money. What can you do for yourself? How can you give your very best, your very, very best to yourself and to your family and to your community? That is what I have for you. Don't kill yourself before it's your time. Don't. The fact that you are 30 years old doesn't guarantee that you'll be 60. Your body needs you to take care of it. Your kidneys need you to drink water, to exercise, to detox. You need it. You do it for your car. You drain the old oil and you put in new oil so that the car will function better. Do that for yourself to detox. You've been eating. Well, I'm one of them, okay? I'm one of them. I'm not calling you out. But we've been eating. We have to pause. Fast a little bit. Drink water. Flush out the yucky toxic. And then move on refreshed. Let's just go on, happy each day. But happiness is not something that comes so easily. You work on it. You work on it. So whatever is not going on in your life, take a moment and take care of yourself. That is what I have for you, thriving friends. Take care of yourselves. We need you alive. We need you strong. We need you thriving. We need you thriving every day. Take care of yourself. You are important. You are worth it. Don't wait any longer. Whatever area that is not going well, it's a daily thing. 10 minutes here, 20 minutes there. Devote time for you, to take care of you, so that you can keep moving stronger and stronger. You are worth it. You are important. Money is good, but your life is better. Your health is important. Without health, without life, you can't enjoy your money. Without life, without health, you can't enjoy your family. So all the other things you are fighting for, your job and multiple tasks here and there, think about your life first and take very, very good care of yourself. Okay, and let's support each other. Let's thrive together. Let's join into one community and stay accountable. In the month of April, do something for yourself. Do something to make you a better version of who you currently are. I look forward to hearing the success stories. I look forward to hearing the improvements you've made in your life. And I look forward to seeing you at the top. We are going to grow old together and we are going to thrive together. Share this video with somebody out there you believe can benefit. Share it on your timeline. You never know, somebody can chance on it and enjoy it as well. I will be back to you next week. If you haven't subscribed to the Thriving Generation YouTube channel by now, please do. I wish you the very, very best. Let's go out there and keep thriving. See you. Bye.